So I wanted to come on here and talk about this Lindsey Clancy case for a minute. I might actually do this a couple of times. Hi, my name's Megan, and I started this new page. It's called Stuff with Meg, where I do rabbit holes and research of all different kinds. But this Lindsey Clancy case, I happen to know a little bit about, and I'll be happy to share that with you. In my earlier years, actually 9 years ago until I found out I was pregnant with my son, I worked in a psych hospital as a tech. It was called a behavioral health tech, and we would do 15-minute checks on patients and sit one-on-one with patients who were SI or they were in psychosis, things of that nature. So I have physically seen up close and personal what it looks like to be in psychosis. And not only that, before that, I have about 15 years of nursing. I was a CNA and a med tech, and I worked all over the healthcare. I started my career, as a matter of fact, long before I got any kind of certification or anything. I worked at this hospital where it was the transportation department, and we would take people from, all over. The emergency room was one of my biggest trips, especially on Friday night. So I would take patients from the emergency room up to different tests or different, their rooms, or different tests and surgeries, or I would take them patients from their hospital room, including the ICU, also down to different tests and surgeries and the morgue. I mean, I have seen it all. Patients of all shapes and sizes. I even had a patient's toe fall off one time. But working in the psych hospital was a whole other can of worms. So people that are in psychosis, it's complicated. They don't know what they're doing until they come around. Just for example, one time I had this patient that was in severe psychosis, and he had a moment or two of clarity, and he goes, "You really shouldn't be alone in the room with me, because I just told my mom I was going to cook her or eat her raw, but I couldn't decide which." And I'm like, noted. Let me go get some assistance, because I had to do an EKG on him. Or I had another patient one time that I went to do a UA on him, and I came back, and the white man juice, if you, not skink, the stuff that comes out of your manhood, if you know what I mean. He put that in the cup and then waited until I came back and drank it in front of me. I've seen it. And hold on for part 2, because this video is getting kind of long.